What up, y'all? What's happening? Oh, we're gonna do politics and boxing. Not a bad combination, right? Some people will be like, hell nah, whatever the case may be, but that's what I'm gonna do today. You know, you got Trump, who's on the first of the list on here. He got I guess they basically said in Colorado he can't run, you know. So I don't know what's going to come from that. I don't know how that's really going to hurt him with the opposition that he has when it comes to the presidential election. That's right around the corner. That's just one state, but I wonder, would that make a precedent for all the other states to get on board with this and start to get his ass. What's up, Bruce? What's happening? Then you have senators, congressmen, people like that out here basically saying that what the Colorado Senate put out, that they that people should still be able to vote for Trump and all this stuff. But I'm kind of like, what is the law? You know, what is the law? So now we got people out here saying that the law shouldn't be upheld. You know, that's sitting in a actual office saying that the law should not apply to certain people in certain circumstances because their boy is in trouble. You know, if I break the law, if Bruce breaks the law, when the lawman comes and get us, we can't throw out what about isms or and stuff like that. We got to take our fucking consequences. You know, we got to take it on the chin. You know, and then we have Epstein. Oh, Epstein, right? I don't know what's taking them so long to put out the names. They could put out the names fucking today. I don't know why they're waiting to put them out in January when they could put the names out today. I don't know why the names are ever sealed. Now, there's a difference between associating with the guy and getting down with them, with those kids, with those trafficked women and stuff like that. But I would say this: if it's a list just of association, like you taking pictures with him, you going to an events and stuff like that, whatever the case may be, and nobody knows if you had relations with minors with this guy, or sexually assaulted people with this guy, or just broke the law with the guy, you know. But once your name is on that list, people are going to associate you with doing the nasty ass shit that he was doing, and there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. On the list, even if you didn't do it, people are going to be looking at you like, what else was you doing? You know. And it sucks, but that's the way the world is. As we can see with everybody else around the world, including Puff Daddy and a couple other people, you're guilty until you're innocent. You know, that's just the way it goes these days. Like now, it seems like but then it depends on who it is. Depends on who it is and how much people hate you and stuff like that. Like you're guilty first off the rip, and then you be found out to be innocent, and then you're still guilty by people. It's, you know, it's astonishing how a grown man can be accused of rape, but the woman keeps coming back 3-4 fucking times, and he still has to pay for something that he allegedly did. But now on the flip side, when a guy comes out here and says that he was raped, says that there was an actor a long time ago, before Charlie Sheen even said something. He used to be in a lot of Adam Sandler's movies. He was the guy that said, "You can do it." He came out and said that a director told him to strip down butt naked and crawl to him. A big movie director told him to strip down butt naked and crawl to him. He said it on national TV. And what everybody do? They fucking laughed at him. When that one child actor came out and said that motherfuckers was getting him, and when he became a grown adult, battling addictions and stuff like that, and coming and he probably come to find out that all of his woes in life comes from getting molested, taken advantage of by men. Right? When he came out and said that motherfuckers got him, what did everybody do? They fucking laughed. Did nobody go after none of these directors? Did nobody go after none of these people, these big movie stars? Did nobody go after them? They laughed at them. But with these men out here, when they have allegations towards them, everybody believes the women. And if you openly say, "I'm waiting for the evidence," or "I don't believe her," now all of a sudden you're guilt shaming. See what I'm saying? If you say, "What took you so long to come out with it?" everybody want to say that you guilt shaming. And Dave Chappelle was right. If you a man, and if you was a man and a man raped you, or had sexual relationships with you as a minor, everybody's gonna laugh, and some of these people are gonna be laughing and talking about something. That's why you got punked in the booty. They're not gonna be trying to go after these cats. No, nothing like that. Look how much time these female teachers get for having a relationship with these boys. People need to stop this shit. Stop the madness. You do the crime, you do the time, and there's no exceptions. There's no exceptions. It should be clear across the board. Should be clear across the board. Shouldn't be no exceptions. But there is. You got an actor right now, a movie actor, coming out and talking about how he was sexually assaulted by directors. How he grabbed his pee-pee, his diggalang, and everybody laughing at him. Everybody telling him how he shouldn't be talking about his story. People over there laughing, talking about well, he the one who chose to get punked in the booty for a movie role. But if it was a female, people be ready to lock his ass up. When Terry Crews came out and said the dude grabbed his junk, everybody wanted to get on his ass and bring up other things that got nothing to do with it. The dude sexually assaulted him. Now if the roles was flipped and Terry Crews did that to a woman, wouldn't nobody be questioning when did he decide to report, why he didn't swing, why she didn't swing, why he didn't do this, why he didn't do that? They wouldn't be saying nothing like that. It's disgusting. It's disgusting to me. It's disgusting to me. It's straight up disgusting. You got all these wife beaters out here. You got all these domestic violence abusers out here. But it's not clear across the board with the punishment that people get. You got a movie actor that just got dropped by Marvel, but there's other cats that ain't been dropped, that haven't been dropped. You got Alec Baldwin literally blowing people's brains out on movie sets, and I guarantee you he'll still get a job. All the movie, everybody know who's the. I guarantee you. You're gonna drop this guy for getting into a confrontation with his girlfriend, right? Some relationship shit, right? right? You're gonna get on his ass about that. But I guarantee you, people in the business knows the movie directors who's been abusing people and who are still putting movies out there, who are still investing in movies, and won't nobody do a damn about it. Won't nobody do a damn about it. Music executives still probably doing the shit they used to do a long time ago. These models on the magazine, on the runway, the same nasty motherfuckers that was in the back a long time ago is the same nasty motherfuckers in the back today. And everybody knows who the abusers are. Everybody knows the person that's taking advantage of people. You know what I'm saying? Sexual favors or whatever. Everybody knew who they is. Everybody, but they won't be punished. I think probably the last movie director to get caught was probably Polanski. But look how many years it took them. Look how many years it took them to take his movies off. Look how many years it took them to stop giving him awards. Right? And he ran out of the country because the block got hot with a 13-year-old. So let's stop Woody Allen. Let's stop it. Let's just go ahead and stop it. With the selective outrage, with the selective ability on who to convict and not convict, who to take to court and take money and who not to. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. You can't even, now these days, you can't even sending a woman over, you can't pay for a woman's ticket to fly to your house across state lines. And this for sex. Yeah. You can't tell your homegirl, you can't pay for your homegirl's flight across state lines for sex. You can't do that. Somebody you've been knowing for years, you can't do that no more, because as soon as you say he took advantage of me, he raped me, and this, now, the third, it's a wrap. You violated the Mann Act. You already in violation of the Mann Act. Because as soon as they ask your ass, so you bought her flight and her ticket across state lines to have sex with her, then when she showed up, you raped her. Or she didn't know how she was gonna get back home or where she was gonna stay while you was there, so she was scared, and so she gave it up anyways. Now she got your ass. So if you got money and you rich, you can't do it. You can't do it. It's astonishing. So if I was rich and I had a whole bunch of money, and I got a whole bunch of hoes in the house, and they want to give me some poo nanny, and one of them cried, now all of them want to cry, it's a wrap. I'm done. I'm done. It could be strictly consensual at first, but when they see they could get some more money out of your ass, I'm done. My whole career is done. No more movies, no more music, no more businesses. I'm done. And now these days, they ain't even got to say you raped them. They could get your ass for kidnapping, R. Kelly. Emotional distress, R. Kelly. Yeah. He locked me in the room. I couldn't come out. Oh yeah, I'm done. Astonishing. Now we're gonna get into some boxing. Oh, the farmer's market's still open? That should go, but damn. So we're gonna get into some boxing, right? So my boy Laws was talking about John Fury, right? John Fury got on the mic and was talking about, well, I agree with Laws, but most of what he said, right? Finally, he ain't lying. Finally, he's telling the truth, right? But if Tyson Fury is not training properly and stuff like that, Tyson Fury can't be blaming it on his team. That's Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury employs those guys, and this is Tyson Fury's career, and so he's in charge of what he gets out, what he gets out of training each day. Yeah, they can set up a program and all that stuff, but when you lose as a professional fighter, the first thing smoking it, everybody's gonna look at is the fighter. The second thing people's gonna be looking at is the instructions that the person had in the ring. You know what I'm saying? But when he talk about the people around him and they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing that he believes, it correlates to the whole thing. Everything goes back in full circle. If Wilder is being accused of having yes men in this camp by other fight teams and stuff like that, why is nobody looking at those fight teams' camps? Right? So if Tyson Fury is saying somebody has yes men in their camp, why is nobody looking at Tyson Fury and how he runs his camp? Because Ben Davison left. And I wonder why Ben Davison left. I wonder what Ben Davison said when he left. Well, ultimately, he said that Tyson Fury wasn't training like he wanted him to, and he would show up to the gym whenever he wanted to, and so he left because he had other fighters that needed his help, that was willing to train like he wanted them to. So where do you think it is? Yes, man, in his camp. Yes, man, in his camp. And then the thing about it is, every time somebody comes up with something, they try to make things sound like it's bad, like it's just all the way bad. So what's wrong with having yes men in your camp? What's wrong with having people in your camp that's going to tell you that's going to do what you tell them to do? Because really at the end of the day, nobody cares as long as you win in fights. Nobody cares if you have yes men in your camp as long as you win in fights. That's the reason why nobody accuses Tyson Fury for having yes men in his camp. Because as long as you win in fights, who the fuck cares? If he lost the fight, then people be like, well, that's because you got yes men in this camp and this, then the third, whoop de whoop whoop. Hello. He got yes men in his camp. And I told you, that's why Ben Davison fucking left. That's why he fucking left. Straight up. And then Terrence Crawford says something that I agree with. How he sees pound for pound just like me. Pound for pound is like these whole pound for pound lists. They try to do it the correct way, but they turn it into a popularity contest. Pound for pound, to me, just like Terrence Crawford is, no matter what weight class they in, right? If they was in the same weight class, hypothetically, he would still win based off with skill. Based off of skills. I agree with him. It's not pound for pound. There is no. It's not a popularity contest. It's not. It's just not. Do I think Inoue could beat Terrence Crawford? Nope. Hell no. Do I believe anybody outside of the heavyweight division could beat Terrence Crawford right now? No. I don't believe they will win. I do not. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, Jack. No hard feelings, no nothing towards it, but that's just what it is. Now we got Tank Davis. And Devin Haney, man. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. A lot of this shit we don't even need to hear. A lot of this shit, yeah. A lot of it, man, I'm not trying to fucking hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear. Yeah, some of this stuff, man, I'm not trying to hear from people, man. I'm just not. Because I think, is it right there? Yeah. I think some people, they come from they don't come from a good place with some of the shit they be saying. And I think that they be holding on to shit, man. Be holding on to grudges and shit. I don't hold no grudges. You know, call it like it is. Call it like it is. You suck, you suck. You don't, you don't. There ain't no need. There ain't no need for it. What we got here? Ain't no need for it, mate. Yeah. Oh. Let's see what we got. Ain't no need for it. But that's how some people roll, Jack. That's how some people roll. Straight up. Yeah, it feels good outside. That's how some people roll, man, but you can't fix them. You know, they all this bickering back and forth. Who's the A side? Who's not the A side? Just get in the ring. Now, if Devin Haney wants to fight Ryan Garcia, so be it. But let's not go down this whole let's not go down this whole rabbit hole of who's ducking who. What we got? Who's ducking who? They don't want to take these offers and stuff like that. It's just all that is programming. That's what you call propaganda. You know, we sent them a contract for $20 million, knowing now well that the average fight fan knows that $20 million is just not enough. You know, and then you got people like Rick Glasser over there talking about my sources say this and my sources say that Tank Davis don't want to take what Al Heyman offered him and stuff like that. Highly unfortunate. I don't see that as I never have seen Rick Glazer as a viable source of information when it comes to things outside of his scope and realm. And the things that's outside of his scope and realm is business that is not his. Yeah. Business that is not his. So if it ain't his business, man, what does he know? Right, y'all? What does he know? Nothing. He knows absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But y'all want to believe him. So I guess that's what we're going to go with, right? Since everybody wants to believe the used car salesman, right? Because that's exactly what a lot of these cats are coming to. Coming out to be is used car salesman, man. So you can believe me or not when it comes to when it comes to believe me or not, when it comes to Rick Glaser, but I think he's a liar. I think he chooses to hold a grudge, and that grudge has distorted things like what is the truth and what is not the truth. So y'all can believe that scumbag if y'all want. Yeah, that's right. Me say scumbag. Yeah. He's a straight up scum bag. And the people out there that believes him, man, you know, ain't nothing wrong with believing on Rick Glaser, but my whole thing is it's kind of like one of those things, dude. You gotta be able to trust the source of information, man, and I can't trust him. Nope. Can't trust him. Can't trust the guy. I don't know where he gets it from. I don't know who sent them. I just don't know, man. Oh, I'm tripping, man. I'm trying to take this damn thing apart. I don't know who sent them. No, none of that shit, man. Just it says a whole bunch of shit that's off the wall, and people sit over here and be believing his ass, even though we all know he don't like some person, and so he just comes out with a whole bunch of shit. He said they were going out. He said they were going out of business. They're not out of business. They're still around. He said they ain't got no place to go. He said the fighters were worried. They ain't going nowhere. And then now look, I haven't heard one person ask a fighter about that's under the PBC and what was going on with that shit. And I already not to go anywhere and stuff like that. I didn't hear one person. But I heard old Ricky. Because we know old Ricky was gonna come out here and give his he's gonna come out here and give us his complimentary two cent. He's gonna come out here and give us that complimentary 2 cent of his. So, and which he did. And as far as I'm concerned, it was a bunch of BS talk. A bunch of BS talk. But what do I know? Right? What do I know? All right. All right. Ugh. What do I know? Me know nothing. Oh, man. Let me make sure I don't get on that. That's cool. That's cool. Fell out somewhere. Oh, it came out through there. That's okay. Oh, man. That's all good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good old day. Peace.